This is the 2020 Mercedes GLE 450 and the first thing you need to know about it is that this thing can dance. It can definitely attract a lot of attention because this baby's got some moves. Prices start at 64,000 Canadian dollars for the GLE 350. The 450 starts at $72,000, but as tested, it is over $100,000. The first time ever you can option a GLE to have a third row to make it a 7-seater, but those seats are pretty tiny, only kids can sit there, so don't get too excited about that. Under the hood, it now has the straight 6 3.0-liter turbo engine that makes 362 horsepower and 369 pound-feet of torque, which is also enhanced with the EQ Boost, which provides an additional 21 horsepower that mainly helps with coasting and with the operation of the extremely smooth start and stop system. The GLE 450 is a very heavy SUV. In fact, it weighs 2,265 kilos. That's almost as heavy as an Escalade. So performance-wise, it's really not going to blow your pants off, but it is quite economical. We've averaged 12.5 liters per 100 kilometers on average, which is pretty good. 0 to 100 kilometers an hour comes in 6.1 seconds, but at any point, at any time, in any drive mode, you put your foot down and immediately you get a very nice, strong, linear pull. So performance, there's nothing really to complain about. It does pick up speed really quickly, and it might trick you because it's very smooth, so you better keep an eye out on that speedometer if you want to avoid flashing lights in your rearview mirror. The 9-speed automatic is great and works very well with all the various driving modes. And speaking of driving modes, you can pick between Sport Plus, Sport, Comfort, Eco, Curve, keep that one, Individual, and Off-Road, keep that one too. Curve mode is very interesting because it dips the inside corner of the car as you turn, leaning in the car into the turn, just like a motorcycle. Now don't be tricked in thinking that that's a performance feature because it's not. What it really does is for people that get nauseous very easily and sick and, when they're in the car on a very twisty road, that leaning movement to the inside of the corner actually helps reduce body movement. So that makes people feel less sick in a car, which is really good and will be very appreciated by those people. The GLE 450 can be optioned with air suspension, and then you can have the EE body control on top of that air suspension, and that combo gives you some really freaking cool stuff. Check this out. So in off-road mode, other than the car is jacked up to create more ground clearance, if you go under assistance, you can start a mode that bounces the car up and down to help you get moving if you get stuck in sand, mud, or against some stone or some obstacle. Or if you'd like, you can just start bouncing the car while you're waiting at the drive-thru. Just show them how much you need that burger. The second really cool thing that you can do, which I've never seen on any passenger vehicle before, is the ability to change the individual height of each corner of the car. This can be very useful for changing the angle of the car when you're off-roading. If you want to step out of the car, for example, you can lower that side. Or if you're stuck against a rock, you can kind of bank the car in a way that will help you get unstuck. Or if you'd like, you can just lower the nose, raise the bum, and then have it wiggle its tail, like a dog. Bottom line, the air suspension is so good on the GLE, so worth the coin. You just have to have it because it makes it drive so smoothly. It's so comfortable over bumps. You gotta have it. But keep in mind, you can only get it on the 450, not on the 350. Handling wise, the GLE isn't sporty at all. It really does not like being asked to tackle corners at speed. There's nothing suggesting that you should do so, but if you still want to push, it will do its best to try not to lean that much. It does hold the road very well, but it will always take the safe route around a bend, meaning that it will slow down if it feels that you're overdoing it. There's absolutely no power sliding happening exiting a turn or weight shifting without the ESP having a word with you. The GLE has 3 huge things going for it. First of all, the interior. It's incredibly well done. The materials are completely AAA grade, and it's one of the roomiest SUVs you can buy today. Passengers in the front can enjoy a massage from the superb seats that hold the body really well. Passengers in the rear have all the roominess in the world to their disposal. It's just that roomy. Needless to say, the amenities are also fantastic. You get cup holders that you can change between cooled and heated. You get lots of USB ports all around. So all the passengers will be very happy and get their own cup holders. When it comes to looks, well, this is a really good looking SUV. And especially with the AMG package, it looks really appealing. The front is a very typical MB face, while the rear definitely looks like it's been inspired from the new little A-Class. The third thing to talk about in this GLE is definitely technology, and we're going to need about an hour to cover all that, so here are the highlights. It has all the assists in the universe: automatic braking, automatic lane keeping assist, and everything. It will almost drive itself until it realizes that you're falling asleep, and then it will buzz and switch everything off, but it's nevertheless really cool. The adaptive cruise control can help you with stop and go traffic. It'll prevent you by turning into a car if one is next to you. It will steer you away, and it actually works. It will lower its height to let you go in and out easier. It can set your seating position automatically based on your height for you. Although when it did it for me, I really hated the setting, so I just fixed it by myself. You can customize every single bit in the displays in front of you. You can pick and choose what you get in each segment of the display, and you can do exactly the same in the biggest heads-up display you'll ever see. I mean, honestly, this heads-up display is like the porterhouse steak of heads-up displays. It's just like huge. The infotainment system is really complicated, and it's going to take almost forever to learn it. But the good thing is you get shortcuts for all the things that you use very frequently. So most of it, you're going to just kind of set it and forget it. And for the rest, you get the shortcuts that make life easier. The ambient light at night is simply crazy, and once again, Mercedes shows the world how to do it. And you also get really cool exterior floodlights. This car has been equipped with a fantastic Burmster sound system that costs a lot of money but sounds extremely good, and has this ambient lighting around all the twitters and everything. It's really cool. It's not an option I would spend my money on, but if you can do it, do it. But now it's time to use this off-road mode, and let's see if this thing can make it up Taboo Hill. Off-road mode engaged, and let's go. Okay, easy up the hill. It's a bit muddy and slippery today, but wow, check this out, not even wheel spin. Keep going, come on. Keep going, nice and easy. Oh, yep. Wow, it's just pushing forward. This is so smooth. Woohoo! It's up! Good job, Mercedes. All right, now let's turn around and try that hill descent control. Okay, my foot is off the brake. The car is doing everything for me. Oh, little slip there, but we're all good, we're all good. Keep going. Wow, this is smooth. All right, we're down and out and didn't even break a sweat. I'm impressed. For the record, if you're interested in towing stuff, you can tow up to 7,700 pounds. Come on. So all in all, the GLE scores some major points in the segment. If you want a driver's SUV, then just get the BMW X5 or Porsche Cayenne. But if you want everything else, including a massive trunk and huge off-road ability, then look no further. This is it. Overall score, 9 out of 10.
Perfect.